Welcome to Baskaran's Think Differently. Very happy to see you in Thought 88. If you have not yet subscribed my channel, kindly subscribe. Thought 88 is an interesting puzzle. There are 10 red balls and 7 green balls in a bag. 2 balls are drawn at random from the bag. The 2 balls drawn are kept aside. If the 2 balls drawn are of the same color, they may be both red or both green. The 2 balls drawn at random are of the same color, then we put a red ball inside the bag. If the 2 balls drawn are of different colors, one red and one green, then we put a green ball inside the bag. So each time we draw 2 balls outside and put 1 ball inside. Thus, for each draw, 1 ball in the bag will decrease. If you keep on doing this, there will be only 1 ball left in the bag ultimately. And what will be the color of the last ball left in the bag? That is the question. Come, let us think differently. Initially, there are 17 balls, 10 red and 7 green. We draw 2 balls outside. If the 2 balls drawn out are of the same color, they are red, then we keep them aside and put 1 red ball inside. So, ultimately, 1 red ball will decrease. The number of green balls will remain the same. And if the 2 balls drawn out are green, then also we put only a red ball inside. We keep the green balls aside. Therefore, number of red balls will increase by 1 and number of green balls will decrease by 2. R plus 1 and G minus 2. If the 2 balls drawn are of different colors, 1 red and 1 green, then they are kept aside and 1 green ball is put inside. So, 1 green ball is kept aside and 1 green ball is put in. So, number of green balls will remain the same, but the red ball drawn out will also be kept aside. So, ultimately, number of red balls will decrease by 1. So, there are 3 possibilities, but there are 2 changes. Either red ball will decrease by 1 or red ball will increase by 1 and green balls will decrease by 2. Now, first draw, we take 2 balls outside and put 1 ball inside. So, number of balls will become 60. If 1 red ball decreases and number of green balls remain the same, the net result will be 9 red balls and 7 green balls. And if 1 red ball increases and 2 green balls decrease, then 10 will become 11, 7 will become 5. So, these are the 2 possible cases. We make the second draw. We draw 2 balls outside and put 1 ball inside. What are the possible cases? This 9 may become 8. 1 red decreases and the green remains the same. Or 1 red increases and 2 greens decrease. So, this 9 may become 10. 9 plus 1 and 7 minus 2, 5. What about 11, 5? Here also 1 red may decrease. So, 10, 5. Again you will get the same 10, 5. And if 1 red increases and 2 green decrease, then this 11 becomes 12 and 5 becomes 3. So, these are the 3 possible cases at the end of the second draw. Now, you can see the pattern. You have 7, 5. You started with 7. At the end of the first draw, 7, 5. At the end of the second draw, 7, 5, 3. See, we have all odd numbers only. Each time, the green balls, they decrease by 2. And the red balls, they will increase by 2. Then only the sum will remain the same. So, at the end of the third draw, you need not calculate, you can easily guess. The number of green balls could be 7, 5, 3 or 1. And consequently, the number of red balls, to make 7, 14, we have 7 here. And the red balls will increase by 2. So, 7, 9, 11 and 13. We keep on doing this. And we can skip to the 14th draw. Second draw, 15. 15 plus 2, 17. Third draw, 14 balls. 14 plus 3, 17. So, 14th draw, 14 plus 3, 17. So only 3 balls will be left in the bag. And what will be the number of balls? Green, you can have only odd number of balls. So to have 3, you can have 3 green balls or 1 green ball. And if there are 3 green balls, there will be 0 red balls. If there is 1 green ball, then there will be 2 red balls. So 0, 3, 2, 1. These are the 2 possible cases. In the 15th draw, 3 will become 2. So it could be 1 green ball and 1 red ball only. You cannot have 3 green balls and the total number of balls is 2. Number of green balls is always odd. So you are left with 1 red ball and 1 green ball. If there are 2 balls in the bag, then the combination must be 1 red and 1 green only. If you draw 1 red and 1 green, then you will be decreasing the red ball by 1. So this 1 becomes a 0 and there will be only 1 green ball. When you have odd number of green balls and you replace in this pattern, then necessarily you will be left with green ball only. Think differently.